Jai Guruji. Guruji takes a family under his grace. The most difficult thing on this planet is to put your expectations with Guruji in words. Nothing can compare with seeing him or meeting him. It is only then that you can get a first, faint glimmer of how he is and the tremendous power he possesses. But getting darshan is not that easy because it can happen only with Guruji's consent. There are innumerable instances of well-planned and well-initiated programs to visit him getting derailed. On the other hand, he can unexpectedly call you from anywhere. I had both kind of experiences. Soon, after I had become Guruji's devotee, I enjoyed sharing my experience at his place with my close friends. And they enjoy clearly, enthusiastic enough to want to come to meet Guruji. Notwithstanding their intent and my willingness to take them along, we could not make it happen for a full 6 months, invariably due to some trivial reason, beyond their or my control. Finally, when they visited Guruji, they were delighted, and Guruji grace marked their lives in every aspect. Yet, it is always Guruji who calls us. I was standing in the parking lot outside Guruji's place, waiting for a friend to come. As a car slowed down on the approach, I directed towards one of the vacant parking slots. But the gentleman driving the car was not my friend. The occupants were newlyweds headed for a restaurant that was a few kilometers down the road. I explained that this space was meant for parking Sangat cars. The couple proceeded towards their destination. Within a few minutes, they came back and inquired if they could have Guruji's darshan. I was stunned. They were foregoing their night out in favor of going to a temple where they would be having the darshan of a guru they had heard just few minutes ago. They enjoyed Guruji's darshan and went back happy and satisfied. How Guruji pulls you. Under Guruji's protection. When I started coming to Guruji, every visit had a special feel-good element. Guruji gives away many things. Just one in that long list of his grants is his protection. The security you experience in Guruji's refugee is unparalleled. Many experiences of mine prove the fact. We had barely been Guruji's devotees for less than a couple of months when I came down with high fever. Neither strong medicines nor a wet cloth on my forehead helped. Then suddenly, my mom thought of Guruji's photograph, which he had given to us. She asked me to put it in my shirt pocket. Within a few minutes, there was a dramatic dip in the temperature. It has nearly reached the normal level. Once I had a terrible stomachache in college. It was followed by heavy vomiting and much worse. My friends took me home, by which time my parents had already left for Guruji's Sangat. 2 of my friends decided to stay with me till their return. But with my condition deteriorating further, they called up Dad and took me to the nearest hospital. The doctor gave me 2 injections and prescribed some medicines and asked me to rest. But nothing worked. In the meantime, while taking permission from Guruji to leave immediately, Dad had mentioned my ailment. Guruji instructed Dad to ask me to have a glass of fresh lime. I did so, and Guruji's glass of lime water did what medicines and injections could not. I was normal by the time my parents came back. A few years ago, I was again hit by a bad fever, which went up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The doctor was consulted, but his medicines proved useless, and the tests were inconclusive. We changed doctors and medicines, but nothing helped. Finally, after 7 such grueling days, Dad told Guruji about the situation. Guruji prescribed a remedy involving some green chilies that he had blessed. We followed Guruji's instruction, and the fever miraculously disappeared within a few hours. Nothing except Guruji's grace could have made this happen. Escaping our car karma. Guruji knows your present, past, and takes care of your future. We are very short-sighted and cannot foresee what is due to befall us. But once in Guruji's Sharan, you need not bother about the same, as truly all your worries are Guruji's once you leave the decision of life to him. Once Guruji called Dad and told him that mine and Mom's stars were not favorable. He had probably seen some trouble coming towards us in the near future and was blessing us, making provisions even then to save us from it. The next day at around noon, I was going in the car to a market around 2 kilometers away from home. While crossing a junction, my car was hit on the left by a speeding bike. The impact was such that the car skidded and hit the road divider. The next thing I knew, shards of glass were scattered all over me. I looked at the windscreen, but it was intact. The shards had come from paints. I stepped out and went to the bike. Unusually, the crowd was sympathizing with me, the driver of a bigger vehicle. I took down the contact numbers of the driver. A few of his friends came and took him away. I also decided to move on. I was not expecting the car to start, but surprisingly, it purred in the first attempt, and I decided to go ahead to the market and make the purchases. I returned home and had a bath, and only then realized that there was not a single scratch on me. The shards of exploding glass had not found their target due to Guruji's divine intervention. When we went to Guruji that evening, he just told Dad, "Sinkla, never mind. Just the car has been damaged. Your son has not got a scratch, and that is more important." Anyone who saw the car would have been forced to conclude the driver has sustained serious injuries. The damage to the car was massive. Except for Guruji, no one could have ensured 100% safety for me. Then one winter evening, I was driving the car towards Guruji's place when the brakes failed. Thanks to Guruji, the incident happened on a red light when the car was idly rolling. Else it might have been fatal. But we were stuck midway. At 7:30 p.m., it was already dark. We finally located a car mechanic who was closing shop but agreed to help. Even after half an hour, he had no success in finding the leakage. My sister Aarti, in desperation, requested Guruji help so that we were not delayed further in reaching him. Just then, we heard the mechanic's shout of joy. He had found the leakage point. We were seen rolling towards Guruji. When we had begun coming to Guruji, I was still learning driving and had never driven on my own beyond the borders of Noida. So Dad used to drive both ways. But one day Dad planned a trip to Chandigarh and we were left with no other option but to wait for his return to go to Guruji. A drive of about 20 kilometers in Delhi traffic. I was hesitant, but with support from my mother and my sister, I asked Dad if I could take the car to Guruji's place the next day. Unexpectedly, he agreed. The next day, as we were ready, I took the car out of the parking space with butterflies in my stomach. Suddenly, the three of us in the car, my mom, Aarti, and I, could smell Guruji's fragrance and sense it was located on the vacant rear seat right next to my sister. Throughout my drive that day, we could smell the fragrance and we reached safely. On our way back, Guruji's fragrance was with us all along. It disappeared the moment I parked the car safely in our garage. This is the extent to which he cares about his disciples. His presence during my first drive out was not just a very kind gesture of support and care he extends, but also ensured our safety and provided me a great boost. Engineering my admission. 2 years after we started seeing Guruji, I completed my class 12 board exam and planned to drop a year to prepare for the engineering entrance exam. As a fallback plan, I joined BSc Honours in Delhi University. On an impulse, I sat for engineering entrance exam for the experience. The results were not good, enough for me to get in a good college in and around Noida. The colleges did offer NRI seats that came with hefty one-time charges and the annual fees that amounted to a few lakhs of rupees. So I decided to drop a year and proceed with the original plan. A few months passed. A special entrance exam was conducted for the state of Uttar Pradesh. Since some seats in various colleges were up for the grabs, I appeared for exams related to these. But the story of the NRI seats and hefty charges remained the same. Then, one night, Guruji summoned Dad and told him, "Singla, your son is granted admission, go and enjoy." Dad, unable to make much of the laconic remark, thanked Guruji and left. Next afternoon, when I came back from college, Delhi University, Dad asked me if I wanted to join an engineering college in Greater Noida. I was surprised, since it was already November 14 and all the admission had closed on November 10. But I took no time in saying yes. We went to the college office, walking distance from our home, submitted a copy of the required documents, and I was asked to join the next day. Dad narrated the whole story on the way back. How one of his friends had called up that very morning and told Dad to come immediately to the college office. Dad had rushed there and was asked to fill a form and submit it along with the backdated check of 24,000. There was no one-time fee and the seat had the lowest annual fee possible. Dad finally understood the meaning of Guruji's remark. I had been practically called from home and granted admission. Blessings extend to my friends as well. In college, Ashish, Yogesh and Mukesh became very good friends of mine. After some initial hiccups, they were lucky to get Guruji's darshan, a place at his lotus feet, and also their share of experiences. Our university follow a semester system, wherein 6 subjects have to be cleared in 6 months. In case you fail to score the required minimum, you have to reappear for the same examination after a year. If a borderline student needed 10 grace marks to clear all the subjects, they are given. At the end of the second year, Yogesh was left on the borderline, as he required 11 marks instead of available 10. This translated into a loss of 1 year. Very upset, he had sit out of a home for about a month as he was not allowed to attend next year's classes. One day, He desperately prayed to Guruji to help him out. He fell asleep. When he woke up, he was happy, but a bit confused about what had he just dreamed. But he didn't tell us anything. The next day, newspaper headlines conveyed the university board's decision to grant a special grace of 15 marks once in any of the 4 years of our engineering course. Yogesh's academic year was saved, and a delighted Yogesh shared this experience with us. He said that he had seen a dream in which mother took him to Guruji and told him how troubled Yogesh was. Guruji just said that there was nothing to worry about and everything will be set right. This dream occurred a few hours before the board meeting of the university board. Every 6 months, we wanted to have Guruji's darshan at least once before sitting for the exams. My visits were facilitated as my parents were regular visitors. But for my 3 friends, it required a special effort. Ashish seemed to have specially rewarding relationship as far as these darshan were concerned. He was able to clear all his semester papers when he was able to have Guruji's darshan before the exams. But the exams in which he was unable to have Guruji's darshan inevitably led to a failure in a single subject or more. He then had to reappear for those exams. With Guruji's grace, after the completion of engineering course, Mukesh got placed with Honeywell, a renowned MNC. He was taken as a trainee for 1 year. Later, Mukesh was desperately waiting for the confirmation that he had made great employer. The matter had been pending for 2 months. He came to Guruji on 14 April 2005, had Guruji's darshan and prasad and went back. The next morning, on April 16, his position was confirmed. Guruji makes everything possible with a shower of his blessings. My change of marks. The 3rd semester final exams results revealed that instead of 30 marks required to pass, I had obtained just 19 marks. This was shocking news, as after the paper, I had evaluated my performance and was sure I would pass. I told this to my parents, adding an apprehensive remark that if I had scored just 19 marks in this question exam, it would have been hard for me to clear this exam ever. Dad told Guruji about the problem and he advised me to apply for rechecking, which I did the next morning. The following day, there were rumors in the campus about the changes in some students' marks. I went to the professor, concerned, and as soon as I told her my name, she confirmed that my marks in that very subject stood changed. Instead of 19, I now had obtained 53 marks. I was delighted and immediately withdrew the request for rechecking the paper and thanked Guruji for his blessings. Later, we got to know that in the whole state with 120 odd colleges, each college having 100 of students, marks just of 5 students were changed. And not all of them had increased. I was the one of those to obtain an upward revision, all with Guruji's grace. As just some of my experiences show, the power that Guruji possesses and the selfless support that he provides to all his children preserve them, protect them, and let them flourish in all the walks of life. Anything which you leave on Guruji is assured taken care by him. The key is to have total surrender towards Guruji, who is an endless source of love and affection. May his benign presence be with us always, and may he keep us in his divine refuge, his Charan Sharan. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivji Sada Sahai. Satsang of Arvind Singla, executive at Siemens, son of R.P. Singla. Jai Guruji.